to that.
And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Fernando... A header! Harmlessly behind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Van Dijk, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Wriggles his way through. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Atletico Paranaense disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Alexander-Arnold in acres of space out wide. It's loose now and they... And the finish! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Timber. Van Dijk.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Can he get onto this? He's found a way through. Look at... Big chance! Torres gets flagged offside. Great vision. Rodri. Conte. Azar. That's a sharp pass. And the keeper's got it again. Adams calmly anticipates.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And that was nowhere near his best. Alexander-Arnold. He's in a great position here. And he's found Pedri! And that is wildly off target.
Atletico Paranaense certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Van Dijk. And it's Kimmich. Rodri. Adams. Azar. Tries to play it through. And he was alert to it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Atletico Paranaense clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Azar. And that could set him on his way. And there's green grass ahead of him. Real chance! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Atletico Paranaense happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Here we go again then. Atletico Paranaense carrying a 1-goal lead. South Africa looking to pass their way through. Crosses it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fernando Torres. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gerrard. Here's Rodri. Timber. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is ended up in no man's land. Passing is crisp and sharp. Azar. And it's Azar. Yamal. Pedri. He won't be happy with that one. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Adams cuts it out. Rodri. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And he skips past his man. Good read, needed to be.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Camavinga. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pass somewhat off target. Timber. And it's Rodri. Vinicius Junior. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Timber. Here's Rodri. Nice looking ball. That is good alertness. Gerrard. Pedri. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Torres. And this is Kante. South Africa can breathe again. Just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution in progress.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Well, it looks like they'll be aiming this one for the far post, Peter.
And it's Timber. Gerrard.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's picked his way through. Rodri. And this is Torres. Mbappe. And the keeper has it. Rodri. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Not the most accurate pass. Gerrard. That's a good ball out wide. Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. Oh, well played. Vinicius Junior. No, he refuses to take the bait.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Atletico Paranaense take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Looking for options for movement. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite... And time is up. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Azar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.